Hey everyone, welcome back. This finally is my review of Attack on Titan, actual full-length anime review. So yeah, let's get this started, and it's finally here. Oh, here we are. Okay, so yeah, first off, the statistics at the beginning, got a lot of them this time around, so bear with me here. It's directed by Tetsuo Araki and written by Yasuko Kobayashi, and the music's by Hiroyuki Sawano, and it's by Wit Studio and Production IG. Mainly Wit Studio, but Wit Studio is a sub-company of Production IG, and Production IG did help out with it a little bit from what I understand. It's licensed by Madman Entertainment, Funimation, and Manga UK, and originally ran from April 6, 2013 till today, September 28, 2013, and ran for a total of 25 episodes, one OVA, which I haven't seen yet. It's supposed to be out now. It's supposed to be, it came out last month, but I haven't been able to find it though. And 2 specials so far. Alright. At the end now, apparently there's several different manga series based on it. Alright, we have the main manga written by Hajime Isayama and published by Kodansha, and demographic is shonen. No, it's not, it's seinen, and it originally ran from September 9th, 2009, and is ongoing. We're currently having 11 volumes, and the second manga is Shingeki no Kyojin Shugaku, which was written by Hajime Isayama and Sakai Nakagawa, and illustrated by Sakai Nakagawa, and published by Kodansha, and demographic is shonen. No, it's not, it's seinen. It originally ran from April 9th, 2012, and is ongoing, with currently having 2 volumes. So we're not done yet. The third manga, which actually just recently started, is Shingeki no Kyojin Before the Fall, which I'm actually reviewing by the chapters, alright, right now. It's written by Satoshi Shiki and illustrated by Satoshi Shiki, and published by Kodansha, and demographic is shonen. No, it's not, it's seinen. And it originally ran from August 26, 2013, and it's still ongoing. And then the fourth manga based on it is Shingeki no Kyojin Gaiden Kuinaki Sentaku Prologue, which is written by Gen Tsunaku and illustrated by Hiraku Tsuruga, and published by Kodansha, and demographic is shonen. No, it's shoujo. No, it's not, it's seinen. And it originally ran from September 28, 2013, and it's still ongoing. Wow, really? It started today? Ha! Yeah, maybe I'll check that out then. Holy shit. Okay. And there's also a light novel series based on it, called Shingeki no Kyojin Before the Fall, written by Ryo Suzukaze and illustrated by Hiros Shibamoto, and published by Kodansha, and demographic is male. Male could mean both shonen or seinen, but it's seinen, and originally ran from December 2nd, 2011, and is still ongoing, with currently having a total of 3 volumes. And there are several games that I don't think any of them are released yet, but oh, I guess some of them are. Attack on Titan, Lost in the Cruel World, developed by Production IG, published by Production IG, genre is visual novel, and platform is Blu-ray, and released September 18th, 2013. Second game was Attack on Titan, A Choice with No Regrets, developed by Production IG, published by Production IG, Genre is visual novel, platform is Blu-ray, and released December 18th, going to be released December 18th, 2013. The third game is called, it says currently untitled, so it doesn't have a title yet, but developed by Production IG, published by Production IG, genre is visual novel, platform is Blu-ray, and released December 18th, 2013. Fourth game is called Attack on Titan, Wall Sina Goodbye, developed by Production IG, published by Production IG, genre is visual novel, platform is Blu-ray, and released December 18th, 2013. Attack on Titan, Wings of the Counterattack, or The Wings of Counterattack, developed by Strategy and Partners, published by Strategy and Partners, and genre is action, and platform's mobile phone, and released it was released April 26, 2013. And the sixth game is called Attack on Titan: The Wings of Counterattack Online, developed by Strategy and Partners, published by Strategy and Partners, genre is action, platform's web browser, and released. And it's going to be released 2013. Doesn't say if it has been yet or if it's going to be in the future, but it doesn't have an actual release date yet. Just as 2013. And the seventh and final game listed here says Attack on Titan: The Last Wings of Mankind, developed by Spike Chunsoft, published by Spike Chunsoft, genres action, platforms Nintendo 3DS, released. It's going to be released December 5th, 2013. It says live action film here too, but I guess no information on that yet. Okay, then let me just get to the characters. Alright, sorry about that. It took longer than I expected, but there's a lot of stuff based on Attack on Titan. It has produced quite the fan base for itself, for its little old self. Yeah. Anyways, let me start to talk about the plot. Finally, Attack on Titan takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where for over 100 years humanity has been under siege by giant creatures known as Titans. Over 100 years ago, they attacked humanity and drove them behind 3 walls and killed off the vast majority of them. Alright, they are, the outer wall is Wall Maria, which is basically where the peasants and lower merchants and whatnot and small businesses live. The inner wall is the inner wall is known as Wall Rose, which is where kind of the middle class lives, and the innermost wall is called Wall Sina, which is where the wealthy aristocrats and dukes and other highly royal people live, and all the other rich people live, and where the big businesses are, where the government is at, and where the king lives. Alright, so yeah, this is a very aristocratic society, basically. Alright. Eren Jaeger is a little boy at the start of the series who lives in the outermost wall, along with his adoptive sister, Mikasa Ackerman, and their parents. Alright. However, at the beginning of this series, the Titans attack again. They break through the wall after over 100 years, because they originally thought there was only 2 types of Titans. Small Titans and big Titans, basically. Basically the Eotans, which are the smallest Titans, and the Armored Titan, which, to their knowledge, was the biggest one. But the wall was over 50 feet tall. So, and even the Armored Titan wasn't nearly tall enough for that. However, the Colossal Titan shows up at the start here, which is over 50 feet tall. Alright. And it busts through the wall, and humanity is attacked again, and humanity is pushed back beyond Wall Rose. over 10,000 of the populace of Wall Maria are killed, and Eren Jaeger and Mikasa Ackerman has to watch their mother get eaten by a Titan right in front of their very eyes. Yeah, great way to start the series, alright? 5 years later, Eren and Mikasa, accompanied by their childhood friend Armin Allert, decides to join the trainee corps of the military in hopes that they can fight the Titans. And for Eren's sake, it's a simple revenge story. He wants revenge on the Titans. He wants to kill every Titan. That is his goal in life now, basically. Alright? Very simple plan, but at least it sounds that way. But it's not quite as simple as it seems. Alright? Now, the government, in terms of the branches of Titan Patrol, I guess you could call it, they're split into 3 sections. There's the garrison, which I guess are supposed to monitor the inner walls. There's the survey corps, which is what Armin, Eren, and Mikasa eventually ends up joining, which actually go outside of the walls to fight Titans and try to find information that will help humanity in the long run, alright? And then there's the military police, which stays in the innermost wall at all times in order to protect the king and the kingdom and whatnot. Alright. Now, like most people, I hate the military police. They are a bunch of cowards. There's so many people in the series that choose to go to the military police just so they don't have to fight Titans, and yet they have the nerve to try to tell the fucking survey corps what they're doing wrong when the military police doesn't even fight Titans, you know? I mean, these things are terrifying, and they eat people alive, or dead, either way. I mean, if you don't even fight them, you kind of have no right to say, you know, what they say. I mean, when it comes right down to it. They're just concerned about themselves. Eren kind of has selfish needs if you think about it, but you know what? He saw his own mother get eaten by a Titan, and he still retained his sanity, you know, and he didn't go emo or anything like that. So it's, you know, the military police are just full of a bunch of fucking assholes, basically. Alright. So yeah, so that's the basic structure of the society. A society, mind you, that is just slightly larger than the state of Texas, actually, if you count all 3 walls, and it has to contain all of humanity. And now it's even smaller than Texas because they only have 2 walls. And at the end of this series, it was kind of confusing. I'm not sure if they lost wall rows or not, which would be the second wall, or the middle wall, because if they did, then they only have 1 wall to protect them. I'm not exactly too sure. It's kind of confusing. I'm not caught up in the manga yet either, so yeah. But anyway, that's the basic structure of the series. Now, the plot is actually very original. I'm quite impressed, and this is a very dark series. If you don't like this type of series, I would not recommend watching it. And if you don't like seeing people getting slaughtered by the watching a series where people get slaughtered by the thousands and no sense of hope in sight, it does not, just to let you know, it does not get any better later on. Alright, it does not change. Like, there's like 1 or 2, no, like probably like 2 actual victories in the entire series. Like when they reclaim Tross sector and when they capture the female Titan. Those are the, by the way, spoilers in case you couldn't tell because this is a review. Those are the only 2 actual victories. Now here comes some major spoilers, like some major spoilers. Throughout the course of the series, I forget which episode it is, but Eren actually ends up getting eaten by a Titan. However, he emerges from it as a Titan. Now, this is one of the biggest things in this series, where humans can become Titans. However, we still don't know exactly how, even to the end of the series. Alright, that it's in the. I'm sure it's been in the manga by now. If not, then it couldn't be too long till it is. Hopefully. And you know, Eren ends up emerging as a Titan. Alright, and at first he can't really control it, but after a while it seems like he's finally learned how to control it. Alright, and there's actually other Titans in the series as well. There's, well, only one that's been revealed so far. There's, or human Titans rather. There's the female Titan, which was revealed to actually be Annie, who was a member of the trainee corps. Now, how long exactly she's been the female Titan is still unknown, but yeah, like, for all we know, she could have been the female Titan since before she even joined the trainee corps, you know? So yeah. And also there's the Armored Titan, which I have heard who that is, but I'm not going to say who it is yet, because that wasn't even revealed in this first season. Alright. And also the Armored Titan, which I did hear who that is, but I won't even remember though. Alright, but yeah, and it makes sense because the Armored Titan and the Colossal Titan, along with, you know, Eren's Titan and the female Titan, there's, as far as I'm, well, with Eren's Titan and female Titan, there is none like them, like anywhere. Those are one of a kind of their own type of Titan. However, with the Armored Titan and with the Colossal Titan, I'm fairly certain, I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain there's none that we've ever seen in the series thus far, other than just the ones. I mean, the Colossal Titan showed up a couple times that I remember, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the same Colossal Titan. Right? However, the Eotans are fucking everywhere, you know? They're like the Swarm Titans. In the games, in the action games, I could imagine them being like swarm enemies, because there's so fucking many of them. Right? And we still don't know the source of the Titans yet either. However, the source was believed to be in the basement, in Eren's old basement that his father kept secret from him. Alright, but they didn't manage, and there was actually a mission towards the end of the series where they tried to get back there, but they didn't actually end up making it back, though, unfortunately. So that plan kind of went haywire, you know. Anyways, enough about the plot, though. I talked on about that enough. It's a fucking amazing plot, original, but dark. This series is dark and depressing as shit, so if you don't like that stuff, stay away. Okay? Fortunately, I love that stuff, because I'm a fucking masochist like that, so yeah. Anyways, now let's talk about the characters. Eren, well, first off, there's very little character development in the series. Probably two characters who get the most would be Armin, who gets the very most, and also a character named Jean, who does get quite a bit as well. Eren, as the main character, doesn't really get any character development. Or not, at least not a whole lot, which normally I would complain about that, but I'm not going to with Eren. Why? Because I think Eren's a perfect character anyways, who doesn't need to develop. I don't want him to develop, and this is one of the first times, it's probably the first time I've ever fucking said that too. Yeah. I don't want him to fucking develop. He's I love his personality. He has a perfect personality in my opinion, alright? Then there's, of course, Mikasa, who's my favorite character in the series, and she is also a perfect character. Like, you don't see badass female characters in anime too often, and she's definitely one of them. It's like, I don't want her to develop either. I want her to stay just the way she is. I'm sure she'll suck if she starts developing. I know it's weird, but still. And Armin's a pretty cool character at first too. Like I said, he does get a lot of development, and his development was definitely needed. He starts out as a very shy and timid kid who is uncertain about his abilities. Now, he did rank in the top 10 in terms of the trainees, but which the top 10, by the way, get to choose which force they go to, the Survey Corps, the Garrison, or the Military Police. And Armin's main power, though, relies in his intellect, in his ability to strategize things, far past anyone else so far that we've seen in the series, aside from maybe Levi, who I'll get into later, but then again, he's like captain, and then of course there's Erwin, who's even ahead of Levi, so, you know. But yeah, let's talk about Levy, an amazing character as well. Not a whole lot of character development out of him either. But then again, it would be nice, but it's not really required. We did see a little bit though, because at first he's shown to be a very, a real hard ass, a very cold and calculating type of person, which he is. But at first you're led to believe that he maybe doesn't really care about his subordinates, because he frickin' throws the bodies off of the wagons when they're escaping from Titans, heading back to the walls, and he he refuses to go back and collect the bodies of the dead. But here's the thing, the living are more important than the dead, and Levy understands this. However, it is proven later on that he does care about the dead. He does care about the lives that were lost for the plan. He just can't worry about that when they're in the middle of fucking battle, So yeah. So he did get a little bit of development there, I guess. Not a whole lot, but it's still some, And of course there's Erwin, who's a pretty cool character. I don't know why when this gets a dub, which from what I heard it got licensed for a dub by like episode 3 or something, but hold on a sec. Alright, sorry about that. So what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, Erwin. For some reason, when this series from what I heard was licensed for a dub by episode 3. So yeah, pretty fucking quick, But anyways though, I could always imagine Erwin being voiced by like Crispin Freeman or something in this series. I don't know why, he's a guy from Funimation's A-Team, their A group of people. But anyways though, Erwin was a pretty cool character too. We didn't really get to see him in battle, although we got to see a lot of his strategies though towards the end of the series. And he's Levy has fucking incredible skills. He's if you see Mikasa's astounding, but Levy's even higher than that in terms of skills. Erwin is, in terms of rank, is higher than Levy. He's Levy's commander basically. So I want to know how fucking skilled Levy is. If he's able to command I want to know how fucking skilled Erwin is if he's able to command Levy. Okay, that's that sounds like fucking incredible right there. All right. So yeah, those really. Also, there's Gene, who's a pretty cool character. He starts out kind of questioning his own abilities, questioning what he's doing. He can't really make the kills sometimes, but he definitely grows as a character throughout the course of the series, which is nice. Alright. Also there's Sasha, or as she's kind of annoyingly nicknamed as Potato Girl, based on one scene towards the beginning of the series. But she did rank in the top 10, although we didn't get to see her in battle a lot. I'm kind of disappointed in that too, because I kind of wish we saw a lot more of what she can do. So yeah, but other than that, I really don't think there's any other characters that I need to talk about. There's a lot of characters in the series, but none of really that I think we need to talk about. Now I could talk about Pixis, the leader of the garrison, who seems like a really awesome character, but we didn't really get to see a whole lot of him yet, so there's really not a whole lot to talk about yet. So yeah, done with the characters. Characters, no complaints. Let's go into the music. The music, no complaints. Really, the in-series soundtrack is fucking phenomenal. Alright, both endings are pretty okay. They're not great, but they're not bad either. The second opening is pretty fucking epic, but that first opening, that first fucking opening is fucking incredible. It's a 25 episode series, so I kind of expected them to switch openings, but I kind of wish that they didn't in a way, because that opening was incredible. Or at least choosing a different song from the same band or something, you know, because I'm sure that they could have found another one from the same band to perform to have a song for them. It's equally as epic, or at least pretty damn close, or perhaps more epic, maybe, you know. So yes, all in all, no complaints on the music either. The art is very original, and it looks amazing. The manga doesn't really have bad art, I would say, but it's not great either. I can't call the manga's art great. It definitely doesn't do the characters justice. The anime far exceeds justice with these fucking characters in terms of art, and the animation is perfect. Hands down, one or two scenes here and there throughout the series that the animation quality kind of diminishes a little bit, but then it just spikes again. The animation is fucking perfect. It really is, and for a series like this, it deserves perfect fucking animation. Alright. Sorry about that. And let's see here. Nothing really else to talk about though, so let's give this a final wrap-up then finally. Probably my longest anime review yet. Just reached 27 minutes long. So yeah. Overall, what is there left to say about the series? I think you can tell the rating I'm going to give this just by my previous review, but overall, Attack on Titan. It's up there in my favorite animes of all time. It's either number 2 or number 1. I haven't decided yet if it surpasses Code Geass, which, since I watched Code Geass summer of 2012, it's been my favorite. But this is definitely up there. Okay, it's at least at number 2 now. Already with just 25 episodes. If it gets another season, which we know it's going to now, and it's another 25 episodes, then that'll be as much as Code Geass is, 25. And when the manga's supposed to end, with that much material, there could be enough for a 3rd season, even. Enough material, I mean, for a 3rd season, even, maybe. I'm not exactly too sure about that. It depends. If Isayama meant that he plans on ending the manga within 20 total chapters, yeah, if he said he plans on ending the manga in 20 or volumes, I mean, then yeah. If he meant that he plans on ending the manga in 20 more volumes, then we'll probably have enough for a season 4 and maybe even a season 5. But that's besides the point. So yeah, but anyways, I'm done. Alright, overall, oh no, wait, no, not, I mean, your rating, overall rating, 10 out of 10. 10 out of fucking 10. It's not something I do too often, but 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Easy. Alright. It's not that easy for anime to get that out of me. For anything to get that out of me, but 10 out of 10. Hands down, hands fucking down. Alright, so yeah. But anyways, I'm done. Hope you enjoy this review, guys. This long-ass review, guys. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.